myself SITAL Singh from News Moment. Welcome you to News Moment English. Headlines of the day. Around 600 to 800 stranded Indian medical students who had been risking airstrikes and facing water shortage in the Ukrainian city of Sumy were relieved to hear that they would be evacuated through the country's western borders via Poltava. A contract worker died in an accident while working at the Steel Authority of India Limited ISCO steel plant at Burnpur under Hirapur police station. News number 1. According to working editor VIKAS PRASAD, in the incident that took place on Monday at Bansgar Hospital in Balrampur block of Purulia district, within half an hour of giving birth to a son, a secondary examinee from Purulia set an example by taking saline in her hand and giving a secondary examination. Regarding the incident, Balrampur Block Health Officer Dr. Soumen Mandal said that Bharti Mahato, a student of Patidi Chandi Talla Higher Secondary Education Niketan of Balrampur Block, was admitted to Bansgar Hospital on Monday morning at around 5:30 am due to a labor pain. The examination center was at Lalimati Higher Secondary Girls School, Balrampur. It is learned that the examinee, who gave birth to a son at around 11:30 in the morning, the doctor who was looking after Bharti Mahato told that she expressed her desire to take the secondary examination. Balrampur Block Health Officer Dr. Soumen Mandal arranged the examination in collaboration with OC Sudeep Hazra of Balrampur Police Station and Center in charge of Balrampur Lalimati Girls High School. Stay with us for more news after the break. TVS PSJ TVS Play Smart Play Big. For more information, contact 8695607709 or 180012339999. News number 2. Around 600 to 800 stranded Indian medical students who had been risking airstrikes and facing water shortage in the Ukrainian city of Sumy were relieved to hear that they would be evacuated through the country's western borders via Poltava. Team from Embassy of India is stationed in Poltava city to coordinate the staff passage of Indian students were stranded in Sumy to western borders via Poltava. Students were advised to be ready to leave on short notice. A statement from the Indian Embassy in Ukraine said Sunday night. Indian students at Sumy State University have been hiding in 3 different hostels near the university ever since Russia announced a military operation in Ukraine. The Indian Embassy in Hungary Sunday announced that Operation Ganga evacuation flights were on their last leg. It has been earlier reported that the students had been facing drinking water shortage and little to no electricity in their hostel since Thursday night when a nearby power plant was bombed. According to the students, local NGOs provided them with drinking water, milk, potatoes and other food items Sunday morning. News number 3 from Burnpur. According to SURJIT and GUPTA, on the basis of compensation to the wife of dead Theka Karmi, the family members has been given a provision of permanent job in the company. For the final actor, the case was given by the consolation of 20,000. Intake leader Harjit Singh said that the amount of 13 lakh rupees will also get through the group accident insurance of the soldiers made by the SAIL ISP Contractor Workers Welfare Society. A contractual worker died in the accident during the work in the ISCO steel plant of Banpur under Hirapur police station. The work of breaking the ceiling of a building of BMP base mix plant of the RMHP department of SAIL ISP was being done by the laborers. In the same order, SK Acharji, COA, recent worker of Kamal Kanti Roy, Hirapur, Banpur, who had fallen from second floor. After that, they were brought to OHSC within the plants immediately, where they were declared dead by the doctors. Stay with us for more news after the break.
बोल रही हूँ, मेरा नाम इशिता भट्टाचार्य है। ये शाइन एकेडमी हम लोगों ने 2017 में स्टार्ट किया है। ये एकेडमी है स्किल डेवलपमेंट कोर्सेज के लिए, जो स्किल डेवलपमेंट कोर्सेज करने के बाद बच्चे लोग अपने पैर पे खड़ा हो सकते हैं, क्योंकि ये सारे कोर्सेज जो हम लोग करवाते हैं वो सारे जॉब ओरिएंटेड कोर्सेज हैं। यहाँ पे हम लोग टैली, जीएसटी, डेटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम, एडवांस एक्सेल, हार्डवेयर नेटवर्किंग, मोबाइल रिपेयरिंग, ब्यूटिशियन, बेकिंग का कोर्सेज, पाइथन, C++, जावा, पर्सनालिटी मैनेजमेंट एंड स्पोकन इंग्लिश, ये सारे कोर्सेज हम लोग अभी यहाँ पे रन करवा रहे हैं। अगर कोई ये कोर्सेज सीखना चाहते हैं तो नीचे आप लोगों के साथ नंबर जा रहा है, आप लोग इसको कॉन्टेक्ट कर सकते हैं। ये सेंटर हम लोग का SB रोड में है।
News number 4. Summoned Anubrat Mandal has been directed to appear in the person at CBI Nizam Palace on March 14. He has been asked to be present at 11 a.m. It is the 4th time he has been summoned. He was last summoned on February 25th. He refrained from citing physical illness. On the last 3 occasions, he has avoided appearances, citing electoral and physical summoned Anubrat Mandal on February 14 in a case of animal smuggling. He was ordered to be present at the Nizam's Palace. Anubrat Mandal also refrained from participating that day. He was given notice to appear again on February 25th. The lawyers informed about the physical condition of Anubrat Mandal avoided attending that day. News number 5. Asansol Railway Division RPF alert. Senior Safety Commissioner Chandramohan Misra stated that after a one-to-one meeting with the Railway Security Force personnel, all the inspectors and sub-inspectors and officers of all the posts of the entire Asansol division were present. He was instructed that security arrangements in the trains should be taken seriously. In view of smuggling of liquor, especially our Jawans were instructed to check the train as well as the suitcase of any passenger while entering the station. If there is any doubt, then to check. The women police have also been instructed that if there is any suspicion on the unidentified woman about her belongings, then you can check her. Stay with us for more news after the break.
इस छोटे से घर में एक महल सी शान है। ये घर सिर्फ घर नहीं, ये घर मेरी जान है। हर घर की कहानी में यहाँ रहने वालों के निशान है। ये घर सिर्फ घर नहीं, ये घर मेरी जान है। घर में कदम रखते ही मानो सब कुछ आसान है। ये घर सिर्फ घर नहीं, ये घर मेरी जान है। इन दीवारों से जुड़ी इस परिवार की मुस्कान है। ये घर सिर्फ घर नहीं, ये घर मेरी जान है।
Number 6. Chitranjan. According to Papunpal, West Bardhaman district, Chitranjan's SHARMA family Uttam Sharma, the eldest son of Chittaranjan's Pashupati Sharma, went to Ukraine to study medicine. From there, on Sunday, a vehicle sent by the Salanpur block administration received him from Andal airport. And from there, he returned to his home, Chittaranjan, at around 9 p.m., come back from Ukraine. Rita Sharma, she was brought home from Andal airport in a vehicle sent by the Salanpur block administration. The Sharma family has been worried about the war between Russia and Ukraine for the past few weeks. Finally, with the cooperation of the Government of India and the state government, Uttam was taken home at 9 p.m. on Sunday. Hawa Sharma's family is very happy. When the boy returns home, Uttam is a fifth-year student at the turn of National Medical University in Ukraine. According to Uttam, the last few days have been spent in extreme panic. Finally, thank the Government of India and the state government for their cooperation in returning home. Even if the war stops, he will not go to the Ukraine anytime soon. He has not started thinking about this at the moment. News number 7. From Kulti, according to Lali Gupta, under Kulti Thana, the blood-soaked body of VIKAS Sav, a car driver living at Madkuria, Dhanbad, driver found dead, has been recovered. It is being told that VIKAS Sav had brought some people from Dhanbad station to Asansol on Sunday night, the information of which he had given to his family members before leaving Dhanbad. VIKAS had also told his relatives that some people from Dhanbad station, VIKAS' son Manish Kumar told that his father had taken some people from Dhanbad station to Asansol last night, and since then his phone was not been ringing. On Monday morning, the police station near him found out that his father was no longer in this world. His body has been recovered from Asansol, the place from where the body has been recovered. There is a signboard of Benagram on that place, which has blood stains on its pole. News number 8. Madhyamik exam. Secondary examinations have started in the state from today. At the same time, all the examinations were cancelled for these 2 years. However, after 2 years, the secondary examination started from today, the first day of which is today. Khushbu Turi and Lakshmi Dhum, two examiners of Acharya Roy Balram Girls School, arrived at their own school to take the test. But that time, Rahul Dev Mandal, in charge of Rupnarayanpur outpost in front of Acharya Roy Balram Girls School, and Muhammad Arman, a district council functionary, took immediate action and pushed the two students in a police vehicle and took them to DB Girls School. They arrived at the test center just 15 minutes before the start of the test. Students' Trinamool leader Mithun Mandal welcomed them at the test site with pen, mask, water bottle and sanitizer. Two students happy to arrive at the test site. News number 9. Russia has declared a partial ceasefire for opening humanitarian corridors for civilians to leave Ukraine. Today is the 12th day of Russia's invasion of the neighboring country. The decision was taken following a request from French President Emmanuel Macron, who dialed Russian President Vladimir Putin on Sunday, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. The ceasefire in the areas of Kyiv, Mariupol, Kharkiv and Sumy will start at 10 am Moscow time to open humanitarian corridors, according to a statement by the Russian military. Monday's ceasefire announcement follows two failed attempts to evacuate civilians from Mariupol, from which the International Committee of the Red Cross estimated 200,000 people were trying to flee. Russia and Ukraine have traded blame for the failure evacuation routes of the Defense Ministry so that civilians will be able to leave to Russia and Belarus. Russian forces will be observing the ceasefire with drones, the task force said. Russian forces launched military operations in Ukraine on February 24th, days after President Vladimir Putin recognized separatist regions in Ukraine, Donetsk, Luhansk, as independent nations. Meanwhile, Ukrainian officials described a catastrophic situation during failed evacuation efforts in Kyiv's suburbs. According to reports, officials from both sides have planned a third round of talk Monday. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Sunday vowed to fight, urging people to take to the streets to drive this evil out of our cities, from our land. Instead of humanitarian corridors, they can also make bloody ones, he said on Sunday, referring to an attempt to evacuate civilians that fell apart because of Russian bombing. Russian President Vladimir Putin has said that attacks could be halted only if Kyiv ceases hostilities. Putin blamed Ukraine for the war and said that Kyiv needed to stop all hostilities and fulfill the well-known demands of Russia. Stay with us for more news after the break.
Angel Vidya Mandir, a sure road to success. We provide classes from 8 to 10, 11 to 12, graduation. We also provide all types of competitive class like SSC, Rail, WBCS and state level exams. For more information, contact 9932 864067 or 8116183079.
News number 10. WBSE Madhyamik Exams 2022. The West Bengal Board of Secondary Education WBSE has begun conducting the Madhyamik or Class 10 final exams from today, March 7. This year, a total of 11,18,821 students have registered for the exam, which include 6,21,931 girls and 4,96,890 boys. This will be the first since 2020 that the state board is conducting Class 10 final exam, as exams for the 2021 batch had to be cancelled due to the coronavirus pandemic. The exam will be held at 4,194 exam centers across the state following the COVID-19 guidelines.
This includes 1,934 centers in Calcutta. Internet service will remain suspended in the sensitive areas to avoid incidents of paper leak untoward activities. Students are not allowed to carry any electronic devices to the examination hall. The banned items in the exam center include mobile phones, electronic devices, headphones, and any other electronic gadgets. The students need to carry face mask, hand sanitizer. They need to follow mandatory COVID-19 guidelines at exam center. More than 25 students will not permitted in a classroom.
Stay with us for more news after the break.
Want to be a doctor? Hold the hands of an expert by D.K. Lal Sir. Address Rishi Arvind Nagar, Billa Road, Kulti, Paschim, Bardhaman. For more information, contact 98328 24975.
News number 11. Former National Stock Exchange NSE Chief Chitra Ramakrishna arrested last night over major lapses at India's largest stock exchange and accused of taking huge decisions under the influence of a Himalayan yogi, was sent to 7-day CBI custody today. The investigating agency told a court that it needed to question her and confront her with the evidence as she has been evasive till now.
Ms. Ramakrishna was questioned along with her former aide Anand Subramanian on March 6, but she refused to recognize him. The agency told the court, "We have recovered 2,500 email exchanges between the accused, the CBI said, seeking 14-day custody of Chitra Ramakrishna, who has been arrested in a case of market manipulation. Ms. Ramakrishna's lawyer argued that she had been questioned for 8 days and that she appeared before the CBI on Saturday and Sunday, even after the court rejected her request for protection from arrest. She also argued that she has an 85-year-old mother and a younger daughter and that her liberty is being curtailed.
Stay with us for more news after the break.
Biofina. Drink healthy, stay healthy. Lychee flavor. For trade inquiry, mail care@rkmgroup.in. Contact toll-free number 1800-258-7060.
News number 12. The schedule of higher secondary exams has been changed. 4 days of exams changed. The Parliament of Higher Secondary Education informed on Monday that 4 examination days of higher secondary are being changed for the joint entrance examination. The rest of the exam days remain unchanged. The Parliament claims that the routine of joint admission has been published illiterally. Exam dates of April 13, 16, 18 and 20 have been changed. First, on 13th April, the examination of Philosophy and Sociology is being changed to April 18. Second, the examination of 16th wears Chemistry, Journalism, Sanskrit, Arabic, French. These exams will be on April 13.
Third, on April 18, Statics, Geography, Home Management examination. Instead, the examination will be on April 25. Fourth, April 20 was the Economy examination, which will be on April 27. SMS of the moment. Remember, some things have to end for better things to begin.
Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, then please share, subscribe the video. Don't forget to push the bell icon for further notification.